On this early Friday evening, soon after the Muslim prayers, we took a walk with APC candidate Abu Bakarr Conteh. Mr. Conteh is a friend and business partner from Washington, D.C. We asked Abu Bakarr Conteh if he can take us to see some of the devastation of the recent mudslides that took the lives of thousands of men, women, and children. He said sure, and insisted that his community is in need of assistance. Any help to get the outside world to see the devastation is always welcome. Along the way, Mr. Conteh introduces us to the village elders and representatives of the community leaders in his neighborhood. Having grown up in this neighborhood, they know that he is not just a government representative, but one of them.
Water inside sand all people they all die now. The water sweep they all carry go right down. The sea. Right down, we be the do a help. But all till national day, the water can go some picking itself right now.
Which part of Prito we do so? Which part of Prito we do?
Now one thing God.
Now water overcome all sides. Putting them go, picking us, putting them go.
The daily use of charcoal for cooking may be a necessary evil for the people of Sierra Leone. However, it does not help the environment, and it does not stop the flow of the flood that will come next year as the people continue to cut down the trees 100 miles away, which creates deforestation. So if you can imagine the powerful flow of the water that came through that tunnel right there, these individuals who lost their lives, obviously they didn't even have a chance. But if you go 100 miles up, you'll see that the forest is being devastated. You're seeing that the trees are being cut down, and of course we understand that the wood is being used for charcoal. However, it's causing a devastation on the land, and eventually when the torrential rains come during the rainy season, these individuals who are, you might say, shanty individuals living here, they're going to experience the worst aspect of it.
That can personally help her, so she'll be able to put her life together. And she don't have any business she's doing for now, no source of income, she's just surviving. Well, actually, I'm one of the aspirants that's aspiring for the symbol under the All People's Congress, APC. And I've helped my own, I've did a lot for this community, but still, we still need some help because I've donated rice to some of the victims here. I was in America by then, but I try to do the best I can. But as you can see, we still need help for these people. So I'm praying that there are folks out there that can join us to help these guys, so at the end of the day, we're able to save them from this deplorable life that they are living. So I'm just praying that there's somebody out there that will see this documentary and decide to help. And my candidacy is not actually based on just going around and talking to those people. I've done my own help, but it's not enough. I still need help from the international community, from NGOs, from churches in America, all over the world. So I'll bring things from my community people that will be able to help them, like the lady sitting right here and the other people in my community. This is not just where it happens. There are a lot of places around the community where actually people are suffering. First of all, the standard of living is very low. People are using the charcoal at the end of the day, which is not good for our country as a whole. So we need to put management together, programs together that will be able to do a better thing for the community than what is happening right now.
My name is
Mohamed Samura. What did happen also during the time of the mudslide?
when you attack, you attack destroy people and host them, go plenty things, and it destroy some people and don't younger.
His mom and his uncle was affected by the mudslide. This is the uncle's house. The zinc house over here. But his school items were missing, his uniform was missing, and now he's really struggling going back to school. And he needs help from anyone who can help, not just him, but his family and his community. Right?
On a normal basis, the people use the water to wash clothes, as you can see. It's a resource of the community. It comes all the way from the mountaintop and it comes all the way down here. So when everything is fine, there's no torrential water, okay, people use it to wash their clothes and the like. But when the rain comes in such powerful force, the torrential rain during the rainy season brings the water down with such force and such power that everything in its path, whether it be child, whether it be structure, goes with it. So this is normal in regards to how the community may use the water, but when the rainy season comes next year, there won't be anything to stop it. And unfortunately, we may see some more lives that are lost.
with the stone in the cannon. I begin to tell me, man. I say, stone in the cannon was in that Johnson Spring and the cannon so tiki. But no people the motor still there. I say Johnson Spring. So they say Johnson Spring they can, so Johnson Spring they can. But they tell me, man, say, I'm open it over. Or they see a stone, the last stone on the can, stone and come back. When me man open the motor, they be Allah. It's a gap on the water, don't say. So me back. If you can't go, so me say, all my that are all lost for we safe. We come on and do. I mean, Adam Samurai.
Adam Samurai. So what will be happening? What will how is they affected by this most happening in the community?
Where we right now, start for sleep, so we right now with the strain because this mudslide waiter. He tell me na the one old room na go. And Paula na they will survive right now. Me and me picking me that me bubble they from three so they were not to take to a wolf get for go make it begin go school. We they suffer with the strain. Because them be said they help, we don't look for the help, say we not see help. So if you don't come now, Papa they are help. Right now they strain. Better it's not the medicine right now. What do they eat when we not get her? Close to where in waiting God mark you give you. But they are help we. Right now look no more now. The one all room na go. The pala na they will survive. Say anybody in you na one all us na go. Nothing in up na them about themselves make so for let them they survive. Your sister
So they are still just asking for help. They have received some help, but it's not enough. As you can see, what is happening. Look at the house that they are staying now. So they're expecting help. They are begging for help from the international community, from NGOs, from anybody that can come to their aid to help them. She has school-going children that she has to support and pay school fees. And there are no finances for now to make sure that she's able to meet their needs. So they are asking for help and they are actually begging for help, and the help is very desperate and they hope it will happen as soon as possible.
Thank you.
That's the chocolate. Okay.
All go. And you fresh
With water everywhere. Every water take over all of their rooms. Her name is Aisatu, and she's trying to show us that even back here.
Unless we have a sit-down discussion with community people and politicians and know where to build your houses and actually where not to build houses. Because if you build a house very close to a river, you'll be expecting something like this. But it's not going to happen with one side. The politicians and the citizens should be able to understand that there are certain areas we should not allow people to build houses. And there are certain areas that people themselves should know that this place is not safe for us. But at the end of the day, if we ask these people to leave from those areas that they have lived just maybe half of their lives, where are we going to relocate them? How are we going to provide for them? How are we going to make sure that these people are comfortable where we are sending them to? This is now a challenge to the government. So we need to make sure we have a way to solve this problem or try to minimize it by us coming together, both the government and the people. So that is how I think we should try to at least cut down on what is happening and put some regulations in place that we should not just be cutting down trees. And how are we going to address the people that get income through cutting down the trees and making charcoal? So we have to have an alternative way of source of income for them. How are we going to do it? It's based on finding a technology that we're able to address that issue. So if I'm talking about this point, I hope there's a way the government and the people, all of us, community people, will sit down and have a discussion to find a way forward.
Her name is HAJA Posseh. She's also a chief. If you want to go to the court system, you start with the local chiefs. She is also like among to us. very helpful in the community with young guys and young women. All of them like come to get advice from her, and she's also a community person, like a stakeholder. You actually need her for some kind of advice. If you have an issue, HAJA is there to help you. And she's like the son of all the youths at Fullah town. She helped a lot, and I really appreciate her. But today I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not going to talk about my mind picking up. We just can't for
APC woye, woye, 105 woye, woye, honorable to be fresh, yeah we dey, na 105, the pikin and choice fresh, the youth man elect fresh, the mami elect fresh, na yeah we dey vote, na 1, 2, 3. For help we, for bill school for we. He don't come for help we, for bill hospital. He don't come for help we, who da for go, he go, who da for go school, he go school. Mama, papa them, brother, sister them.